Today we'll start in mountain pose. Meet at the top of your mat, bring your feet hip distance apart, your palms facing forward. We'll start with a little bit of joint warm-up. Just take some movement with your toes, your ankles, your wrists, your fingertips. Move your elbows, move your knees, move your hips, move your shoulders. And just take any freestyle movement that your body is asking for. Start to move around in your neck and your head. Don't worry about what it looks like. Hopefully no one is watching. And when you feel ready, come back to mountain pose and just take a cleansing breath. In through your nose and out of your mouth. Again, in through your nose, out of your mouth. Again, in through your nose, out of your mouth. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Exhale, draw hands through heart center. Inhale, sweep arms out and up. Keep the top of your shoulders relaxed. Exhale, draw hands through center. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, draw hands through. Again, inhale, sweep. And exhale, swan dive down. Lead with your heart, hinge from your hips. Draw your nose towards your shins. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Draw your nose towards your shins. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your arms out and up. And exhale, swan dive down. Hinge from your hips. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. One more time. Inhale, arms up and overhead for mountain. And exhale, swan dive down. Find a halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen your spine. This time, plant your hands, step back to high plank. Inhale, shift forward an inch. And exhale, slowly lower down. Option to drop your knees, but try to keep your elbows hugged into your side ribs. Inhale, low cobra, float your hands and your chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, medium cobra. Start to use the strength of your arms, pull your shoulders back. Exhale, release. Inhale, high cobra, extend through your arms, draw your shoulders back. And exhale, release. Inhale, press to tabletop or high plank. And exhale to downward dog. Full sun salutation A. First in downward dog, take a deep breath. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Mountain pose, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, swan dive down. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, step or float back. High to low plank. Keep your elbows hugged in as you lower halfway or all of the way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Pull your shoulders back and your heart through. And exhale, move to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Forward fold, exhale, draw nose to shins. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep your arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, swan dive down. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, high to low plank. Up dog or cobra with your inhale. To downward dog with your exhale. Cleansing breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg high for three-limbed downward dog. Open your right leg to the left side of the room. Take a few shakes here. Inhale, bring your leg back to center, toes face the floor. And exhale, step knee to nose, chin to chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step between your hands. Keep your left hand planted. Option to keep your hand on a block. As you inhale, sweep your right arm to the sky. And do your best to keep your hips level. We want our left and our right hip in the same line. Keep your left heel stacked over your left toes. Drive your right heel into the floor and try not to grip your toes. Try not to grip your eyebrows or your jaw. Release your right hand to the floor. And inhale, open up to Warrior Two. In Warrior Two, we want our front heel in alignment with the bridge of our back foot as if we're on a tightrope. We want our stance long enough that we feel challenged in our legs, like they're being activated, but we don't want to have a long enough stance that we feel tension. Try not to feel like you have to hold your breath or tense your shoulders. We want power in our arms and in our muscles, but we want a light grip in our joints. Take a full breath and sink in. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm overhead, left hand or left quad. And exhale to side angle. Bring your right elbow to the inside of your right thigh and extend your left arm up and over. Rotate your left pinky down and your thumb up. Plug your left shoulder back into the shoulder socket and keep extending your left arm up and overhead. Breathe here. Drive vigorously the pinky edge of your left foot into the earth and extend as far as you can in the left side of your body. With your next inhale, find a reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg, but try not to lock out your right knee. We want a gentle bend in the right knee. As you exhale, find triangle. Pull your right hip back. Reach your right hand forward, 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 and then hinge your right arm down. Left arm reaches straight up to the sky. Think about pressing evenly into both feet downward and get as big as you can in your upper body. Spread your fingertips as wide as possible and take up as much space with your limbs as you can. As you inhale, imagine that you can breathe out to your fingertips and to your toes from your center line. And as you exhale, think about rotating your chest open towards the ceiling. Again, inhale, press down and expand. Exhale, open up. Inhale, press and expand. Exhale, open up. Inhale back to Warrior Two. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the floor. We'll go through our flow. Step your right foot back to meet left. Lower from high to low plank. Take your inhale to up dog or cobra. Pull your shoulders back. And exhale to downward facing dog. Full breath here. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Keep your left toes facing the floor. And then roll your left knee open to the right side of the room. Shake it out. Take any playful movement that feels good to you. Inhale, bring your leg back to center. Exhale, tap knee to nose and draw your chin to chest. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step between your hands. Your right hand will stay planted, option to use the block to bring the floor higher. And with your inhale, sweep your left arm to the sky. Think about pressing down into your right hand as you sweep your left arm open. As you inhale, press down, reach up. And as you exhale, rotate your chest open towards the ceiling. Again, inhale, press down and reach. And exhale, twist open. One more breath. And twist. Release your left hand down. Remove the block. Pivot your right foot down to the floor and inhale, open up to Warrior Two. Keep your left heel in alignment with the bridge of your right foot. Try your best to keep your shoulders stacked over your hips, neither leaning too far forward or too far back. Embodying the effort and ease principle in Warrior Two. Again, we don't want to try so hard that we're overexerting ourselves, but also not so soft that we're not being challenged. Inhale, reverse warrior, left palm flips, bring your right hand to your right calf. And exhale to side angle. Bring your left elbow to left knee, extend your right arm up and over. Plug your right shoulder back into the shoulder socket. Pivot your right pinky finger towards the floor and your right thumb up towards the ceiling. As you inhale, press into the pinky edge of your right foot and extend to the back of the room with your right hand. And as you exhale, rotate your chest open towards the ceiling. Again, inhale, press and reach. And exhale, rotate your chest open. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Keep a micro bend in your left knee. Keep your left shoulder away from your left ear. Exhale for triangle. Pull left hip back. Reach left hand forward, 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 and then hinge your left arm down. Spin your right arm open. Press deep into both feet and get as big as you can into your upper body. As you inhale, press down and reach. And as you exhale, open up towards the ceiling. Again, inhale, press down and reach. And exhale, open up towards the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Flip your left palm, rebend your front knee. And exhale, cartwheel your hands to the floor. Go through your flow, high to low plank, elbows hug as you lower halfway or all of the way. Your inhale takes you to up dog or cobra, and your exhale to downward facing dog. Full breath together. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, tap knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Step between your hands. Inhale, lift your right arm to the sky. Keep your left hand planted. Exhale, deepen your twist. Release your hand to the floor. Inhale, open up to Warrior Two. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale for triangle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bring a bend back into your front leg. And exhale, cartwheel your hands to the floor. Go through your flow, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose and chin to chest. Inhale, lift. And step through. Keep your right hand planted. Inhale, sweep your left arm high. Exhale to deepen your twist. Release your hand with your exhale. Inhale, open up to warrior two. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale to side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle. Hip back hand forward. Inhale, open up. And exhale, deepen your twist. Inhale, reverse warrior, bend your front knee. And exhale, cartwheel your hands to the floor. Go through your flow, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale to downward dog. Inhale, shift forward to high plank. And slowly lower to the mat. If your props are in the way, move them out to the side. Reach your right arm all the way out to the right side of the room. Try your best to keep your right wrist, your elbow, and your shoulder all in the same line and not at a downward or upward angle. Roll open to the right side of your body. Kick your left leg around to the right side of the room. And if you don't feel much of a stretch yet, try walking your right hand further out to the right side of the room and still kicking your left leg further to the right. Option to keep your left hand right where it's at, or go for a bind. Bring your left hand around for your right trouser pocket. We'll hold here for a few breaths. One of my favorite things to do to help calm my mind, whether it's in a physical pose or in meditation, is visualization. Here, imagine that there is a green orb of light entering your chest with your inhale. And with your exhale, you're sending that green light through your right shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingertips. Again, inhale, fill your chest with green light. And send that light through your shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingertips. Hold this pose for as long as feels good to you. And when you feel ready, we'll set up for the second side. Roll down to your belly. Reach your left arm all the way out to the left side of the room. And roll open to your left side. Kick your right leg around to the left side of the room and roll open to your left. Good, and breathe here for a moment. Option to bring your right hand behind your left trouser pocket. If you found the visualization helpful on the first side, let's do it here as well. Inhale, breathe green light into your chest. Let it expand. And as you exhale, send it through your shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingertips. Again, inhale, fill your heart with green light. And send the green light through your shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingertips. One more full breath in. And send it out through your arm. Lower down to your belly. Take a moment to notice any difference that you feel in your chest or your shoulders. And then slowly find your way back to child's pose. Knees wide, big toes to touch. Allow your forehead to rest on the mat. And take a few breaths here. Slowly make your way laying down on your back, where we'll set up for supported bridge. Bring a bend into your knees. Make sure that your knees and your feet are hip distance apart. Good. Option to hold active bridge to keep your hips lifted, or if you'd like to throw the block underneath your hips for supported bridge, go ahead and find that. If you are choosing to use the block, be sure that you put the middle of your tailbone in the center of the block and bring the block to a setting that feels natural, or rather feels comfortable in your back. We should feel a good stretch. It shouldn't be painful. You have the option to extend your legs to the front of your mat if that feels good in your back. And we'll hold for a few breaths. Again, if you've gone too deep too quick, you can always change the setting of your block so that it feels natural in your body. We'll take a few deep breaths here. Try your best to relax your neck and your shoulders. Breathe as deep as you can into your belly. And exhale out. Hold for as long as feels good to you. And then we'll set up for waterfall. Set the block up at its lowest setting. And lift your legs up and overhead. Breathe here. Take a full breath in through your nose. And exhale it out. And when you feel ready, we'll start to return our feet to the earth. Remove the block from support. Roll down as slow as you can, vertebra by vertebra, to the base of your spine. Pause for a moment. Bring your feet to the edges of your mat. Let your knees knock together. And bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And just notice any differences that you feel in your spine. Begin to deepen your breath. Set up for supine twist. As you inhale, extend your legs to the front of the room, reach your fingertips to the back of the room, and hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a gentle squeeze. We'll set up for supine twist. Drop your knees to the left. Let your right arm extend out to the right side of the room. And take a few deep breaths here, as deep as you can. Fill your belly, fill your side ribs, fill your chest. And exhale out of your chest, side ribs, and belly. Again, inhale, fill your belly, fill your side ribs, fill your chest. And exhale out of your chest, side ribs, and belly. Inhale, bring your gaze and your legs back to center of the room. Counter stretch by windshield wipering your legs to side. And then set up for the second side. Bump your hips to the left and drop your knees to the right side of the room. Turn your gaze over your left shoulder as long as your neck is okay with it. Breathe here. When you are ready, inhale, bring your gaze and your legs back to center of the room and counter stretch if you'd like. With your next inhale, take a stretch for the front and back of the room. And exhale, release into Savasana. Hands can release by your sides, heels to the edges of your mat and toes to the sides of the room. Rest here for as long as you need. With each passing exhale, feel your body getting heavier and heavier into the mat. When you feel ready to emerge from Savasana, start moving your fingertips, your toes, your hands, and your feet. As you inhale, take a stretch for the front and back of the room. And as you exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Roll to the right side of your body. Allow your right arm to act as a pillow for your head. And just take a moment to deepen your breath and allow yourself to rest. Reset. Slowly help yourself up into a seated position. Option to put a block or a blanket underneath. Press your sit bones down, lengthen the top of your head upwards, and bring your pointer finger and thumb to touch. Take a moment to notice any differences that you feel in your mind or your body, just so that we have awareness of the benefits of our practice. With your next inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead and draw hands to heart center. Take a moment to thank yourself for making time and space for your practice. Thank yourself for filling up your own cup. Bring your thumbs to your forehead. Bow to yourself in gratitude. Namaste.